Okay, so you'll have a question in a stats paper that will ask you to interpret information from a bar chart or a grid. Okay, so this one we've got a bar chart, and it will probably ask you questions simply as how many people have fish, in which case you'll have to look along. Now you'll see there's not a number there, you need to work out what the number is that's between the two. So if this one's 4 and that one's 6, obviously the number between the two is going to be 5. So 5 people like fish. For cats, straight along, very simple, 8 people like cats. For dogs, along the line, and you see it's the one in between 6 and 8, so it must be 7, so 7 people like dogs. You then might have a question where it asks you to fill in the last bar chart. For example, it might say, 3 children like birds, please complete the bar chart for that. So I would then have to use a ruler to make sure I draw straight lines, and I would do the top line first so that I know that I'm definitely going to go to 3, which is obviously going to be between the 2 and the 4. So I'm going to have to fill in that bit and then do bar down and bar down. Okay, so that would be my bar chart there for birds. The other questions it might ask after that, how many more children like cats than birds? Okay, so here I'd have to work out, 8 children like cats, and the difference between the cats and the birds. If 3 children like birds, very simple, 8 take away 3, which we know is 5. It's just reading the language and making sure that you're using the right operation to work out the difference between the two. And you could do that for any of them, the difference between fish and cats or dogs and cats. So for dogs and cats, obviously we know 8 children like cats, and if we look along we know 7 children like dogs, so 8 take away 7, very simple, only 1. It might ask how many children have birds and fish all together. And obviously all together we know is add, so we'd have to add the birds and add the fish, and it equals 8. Do make sure you write the whole math story for those types of questions, including the answer, not just the answer, because the math story shows that you've really worked it out as well, and you might get an extra point for that.